Two players went head to head. They're on the floor. Come help.
My ERP is ready. I have a charged phone. I know where the landline is. I know where we are with the address, and I know what the 911 number is. My gloves are on. I'm going to stabilize her head. What happened?
I got hit.
What is your name? Okay, so you're conscious. Then I'm going to ask you questions. So, what day is it?
What's your name?
What day of the week is it? It's the same thing. What month is it?
November.
What were you just doing?
Playing soccer.
Against who?
Playing short.
Where's your pain?
My head.
So now I'm going to, I trust your answers, so what I'm going to do is clear your head and spine. So I'm going to palpate underneath, and you tell me if your pain increases, okay?
We're Concordia.
In the back of the spine. Does your pain increase?
No.
Good. Do you feel any tingling, numbness, burning anywhere in your body?
No.
Okay. So at this point, I think it's safe to try to check the neck. So,
did you win the last game? Yes. Okay.
You do the hold back. So you go.
Do you have anything in your mouth?
Under. Does your pain increase? Okay. Can you gently try to move your head to the left? Like this way. Do you have pain? Does it increase, decrease?
No.
Okay, can you move the other way? Is that good? Okay, can you lift your chin, tuck your chin to your chest?
You have assistance if you need.
Come back. Does your pain increase?
No.
Okay. We're going to do resistance against my hand. So press against my hand and let go. Increase, decrease pain.
No.
Left side, same thing. Let go, increase, decrease pain.
Do you have any?
We're going to press against my hands now. So lift your chin. Increase, decrease pain.
No.
Good. If there's no pain, then I'm not going to do the legs because we just cleared the top and she doesn't have pain anywhere. So in that
go through the steps
case,
of your spinal rule.
I ruled out spinal in my personal
Do
opinion.
you have?
Did I rule out spinal?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna do palpation now to see if there's any other injuries with where your pain is. And so the head should be stable now because I did clear spinal. So I'm gonna come and do a palpating again underneath, looking at my gloves. I'm gonna check alignment here and sternum, clavicles, shoulder roundness, check. Underneath the shoulders, check. Around. Do you need something? No. Check. I'm gonna do legs. We're getting so many things. PMSC pulse. Can you feel this? Can you wiggle your toes?
So I should take over again.
Good.
You need to hold them
And
and
refill.
motion.
Yeah, I do. PMSC. So pulse. Can you feel this?
Yeah.
Can you wiggle your toes? And then I have socks to be off. And you do cap refill. Coming this way.
All right. So can you rotate your head side to side?
There's only 15 minutes on this thing.
And no, none.
Pulse. Can you feel this?
Yeah.
Can you wiggle your
pain.
fingers?
Okay.
And then,
Now we're gonna.
can you wiggle your fingers? Can you feel this?
Yeah.
Push your
Okay. So
head against
then
my
you can slowly try to get up with the steps since you ruled out spinal. So, don't have tingling, numbness, burning.
So I need to do
You have no pain.
legs. Okay.
No, I'm doing this wrong because you still hit your head. I'm sorry. This is tripping me out.
So your spinal is rolled
What?
out. Did you roll out spinal?
I did, but she hit her head.
Did you roll out spinal?
In my opinion.
Your head. So I'm gonna do a concussion roll out.
Yeah,
So
because I did the questions and I did the moving and there's no tingling, numbness, burning.
You're psyching yourself up. Did you read
oh
all
yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna get you to slowly move onto your belly. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna gently roll onto your belly.
I'm not here. You ask him. He's
And
asking.
then, did that increase any symptoms of pain or dizziness, nausea, or ringing in your ears?
No.
Okay, so now we're going to slowly get up onto your knees. So you can sit on your knees. Good. Did that increase any symptoms?
No.
No.
Question I already
And
asked.
this one. Belly, knees. Okay, we're going to get onto one knee now. Did that increase any symptoms? No. And then we're going to stand up. Did that increase any symptoms? No. So then I would maybe find a chair, but we don't have one.
Magically off.
Okay, we're off here. So I'm gonna run through what I remember of a scat. So we're gonna ask again for the symptoms. You said you had none of the symptoms that I asked you. Do you have a headache?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you rank it from 0 to 6, 0 being nothing, 6 being the worst? 2. Do you have neck pain? Nausea? Okay. From 0 to 6. So I'm not concerned about that because it's a 2. Okay. And then I'm going to say some words that I want you to remember. So I want you to remember, usually there would be 10. Jacket, arrow, dog, door, button, feather, cotton, boat, cabinet, floor. Can you repeat those words to me in any order?
Just tell her how many you've done.
2.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get you to repeat them back to me again. How many would you get this time? 2. Okay. Same thing. How many would you get the next time? 2. Okay. Then I'm gonna get you to say the months of the year backwards, starting from December.
December, November, September. Oh, October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March, February, January.
Okay, good. And then we're going to start to do some balance tests. So, just standing as you are is good. The first one is... Okay. So what's your dominant leg? It's going to be the same one that you write with.
The right leg.
Okay, so the right leg is going to step back. No, straight.
Straight?
No, is it dominant leg behind you? No.
No, it's the one you're gonna move forward, non-dominant.
Yeah.
Non-dominant.
So this is right?
Yeah.
Non-dominant goes behind you.
No,
Dominant goes behind you, yes. Yeah, okay. No, it's not. Because that's harder. So non-dominant steps behind you. So your left leg is going to step behind you. And then you can like écarte, spread out your legs a little bit.
Oh, no, I asked for the...
Their mom is going to be here in 5 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to stand like this. See if you can keep your balance. That's good. And then it's been 20 seconds. You can step back now, back to the other. And then we're going to do on one leg. So stay on your non-dominant leg and lift up your right leg.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at her balance.
Do you have any other?
If she has poor balance, sometimes
What's your last meal?
1 to... Oh, yeah, it's if she falls... Her eyes are open right now. If she falls, which she is. So we're not going to try with her eyes closed because she can't do it with her eyes
What
open.
would be a max?
Like good or bad? It's 0 to 10, right? So 10 is like the worst. So I would be giving this like a 9. She can barely keep it. And then I know there's other things, but we can come back.
Assistance can help.
There's other things before you come back to the words. The line. So you can walk in a straight line along this line here, and you're gonna walk with your heel connecting to your toe in front of you. So you're gonna try to walk all the way there, and then all the way back. Good job. Turn around, and we're gonna come back the same way.
That was last week.
Good job. And then you can stop. Okay, so I would score that about an 8 out of 10. Okay. And then
For now, just make numbers if you don't know them.
we're gonna do the exact same thing that we just did, but you're gonna count backwards by sevens. So you're gonna go from 100 down. Sorry?
And then you're gonna repeat.
Oh, okay. So we just did that. Then I'm gonna come back to the words that I asked you to remember. There were 10. So just tell me as many as you can in any order. Good job. Okay. So then, in my opinion, I would say that she does have a concussion. Because, okay. So I would take her through. I've assessed I cleared spinal, but when I did the assessment, the Stat 6, I concluded that she does have some symptoms of a concussion. She has a 2 out of 6 headache, which is low, but it's not great.
Did you ask her how much?
Sorry?
Did you ask her out of 6?
Yeah. And nausea 2 out of 6 as well, so keep an eye on that. And then there's also the lack of balance. So her equilibrium is a little bit off, which is a red flag.
You normally have really good balance.
Yeah. And then there's also, you can compare with the baseline as well. And then there's also the lack of memory. Poor memory, you only got like 2 out of 10.
Okay. What should she do now?
He can do it. He's fine.
After like going home, because I wouldn't say that you need to go to the hospital right now, because of on the milder side headache, but the headache is still concerning, but it's not like a 5 out of 6. So you can go home, and for the first 24 hours, you mostly just relax, definitely no exercise. You don't need to sleep in the dark or anything like that. Sleep when you need to, that's safe. And then we can move forward in steps by 24 hours. So there's a set step. The steps would be...
Sorry, I don't know anything about concussions. I'm stupid mom.
The steps would be, your day 1 is right now. So that's 24 hours of like sleeping, resting, keeping an eye on the symptoms as well. Any increase in symptoms is a red flag and should be taken to the hospital.
What symptoms would be a red flag? What should I be worried about?
For
I tend to
me,
panic a lot.
For me, it would be if the headache increases. So if she feels that it's gone over 2, go to the hospital. She also said she has nausea. If that increases, that would be a red flag. She has no ringing in the ears, so if that appears, for example, and if the equilibrium gets poor, such as she can't stand up at all, because she can stand currently. And then day 2, you can start to build more on those daily movements. So a little bit of reading, for example, and if that increases the symptoms, then you move back to day 1. And that also takes 24 hours. If that step goes well and she's reading and there's no increase in symptoms, the next 24 hours later, you can move to the next step.
You said reading. Does that mean she goes to school?
No. So that's a different thing. So there's certain steps that you want to complete prior to return to learn.
Okay.
And then after completing return to learn, then you can look at returning to sport. You can't do them simultaneously. And every step needs to take a full 24 hours. So every time you fail a step, you move back. If you do it right, you move forward.
3 meters pace.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And just follow the tape and turn around and follow the tape.
Return to learn has to be done successfully before you can do return to sport. I said that. And also, there is a step where you do need to consult a doctor. So before you go back to contact sport, for example.
It's okay.
But
You said you didn't know.
Are we done the...
Yeah. So before you get back to full contact, for example, and the full expression of the sport, you do need to go see a doctor, even if she feels perfectly fine. They need to clear her. I can't do that. And if she does get cleared, then she can return to sport, still monitoring symptoms. If she does feel symptoms, then you do have to return to the steps, a couple steps back.
So basically what I'm getting from today is I should just take her home, and we should just relax, and I should just watch her.
So now his,
Yeah.
That shouldn't
his
be anything.
parents is here to take him home. What are you gonna tell them?
I don't think you would have to go to the hospital for it to.
Oh, I don't think she needs to. You need the hospital?
No.
I don't think she needs the hospital.
Yeah.
I hate hospitals.
But monitor the symptoms,
Okay.
and if they do get worse, then go to the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, the first day you don't really do that much.
I didn't say you're wrong. I just checked.
Yeah,
For this,
I don't know.
Good.
That's what I would do for
he
this.
had signs of concussion.
Really?
High five too.
So,
Yeah.